Good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Hello and welcome to this day 3 of anxiety and depression workshop. Good evening. So, are you ready to start off? Can you hear me? First of all, can you hear my voice, everybody? Good evening. Good evening. Yes. So, everyone can hear me? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So this is day 3 of anxiety and depression workshop, and we have already spent around 5 hours in last 2 days, rather even more than 5 hours in last 2 days, working on these things on mental health related issues and all. So it's already 2 days which we have been working for, and today is the day 3. Okay, so those who haven't joined yesterday and day before, so those guys can go to the YouTube channel and look at the recordings. Okay, you can go to the YouTube channel. I can just ping the link, and whoever were not there yesterday or day before, you can go to the channel, subscribe it, and go to the live section so that you can look into recordings of day 1 and day 2. And still, if you want to rejoin next time, so you can join next time again. If you are not happy with the recordings and all, so then you can join next time. Okay, so by then, if you want to have a look for day 1 and day 2, you can have a look at that. Okay, so now can I just know how many people are there who were not present yesterday or day before? And to remind you, this is an English session, because this time we are doing it in English. Next time we will do it in Hindi. Okay, so those who can't understand English at all, so those guys, you can come next time. Otherwise, this time will be mostly in English. Maybe sometime we can, like 10% will be Hindi, but 90% it will be in English. Okay, all right. There are few guys who haven't joined last few days. Okay, 7:30 is still okay. Yeah. All right, no problem. So you guys can go and look into the YouTube channel so that you can get to know like what exactly we covered in last 2 days, because it's almost 5 hours and I can't repeat that content of 5 hours now. But I'll quickly give you an overview in next 2, 3, 5 minutes. Okay, so that you are aware that what we did and how we are looking at things now. Okay, so on day 1, if I go back, so we shared the agenda that on day 1 we will be discussing or having an in-depth understanding of the problems. So we looked at the problems from various perspectives and broke it down into different things, and I asked you to look at that from a different angle. Day 2, we covered some solution techniques. On day 1, I told you like what all to do in different techniques, where to where and what to do. So we did it in quite detail. And today on day 3 also we will talk about some things, especially about the negative thoughts or thoughts. Okay, and we will be covering some techniques. Okay, so this is the agenda for 3 days, which we are currently on the day 3. Okay, so on day 1, let me just take you again a bit through that everything starts with a thought. When we realize that whatever problem we are facing, everything is coming through a thought. Because if we don't have a thought, then no emotion, no feelings, or nothing will come. So there are external triggers in the environment through which we start getting thoughts, and those thoughts are repetitive. Okay, sometimes it comes when we access our own memory also. without any external trigger. Okay. So when these thoughts are there, some pictures come along with them, then there are chemical reactions which happen in our body, which we call emotions, and then we get feelings on our body, which we call as anxiety, if those feelings are unwanted. And then we go into some actions which we take, negative actions, or we do something. Okay. So when we looked at it in detail on day one, so we saw that there are different triggers in our environment. Like we fight with somebody, with our family member, relatives, neighbors, colleagues, or our boss. And whenever things related to them comes in front of us, then we suddenly get triggers. Okay. If we are facing any fears of say dog, rat, or some person, or water, height, spiders, or any other things, because there are hundreds of fears which we can get. Okay. So if we even hear about them or see something related to them, we get triggers, and something trigger into us, and then we start into go into that same cycle which we follow every now and then due to that anxiety and all. Okay. Then there are some people who get into the like fears of some health issues, where people are saying, sir, I'm feeling like will I get a heart attack, or will I get cancer, or will I get AIDS, will I get something else. So there are lot many uh, diseases which people fear. Okay. So if there is any reference which comes from say social media, TV, some picture you have seen, or a phone call, or some discussion was happening somewhere, and suddenly things get triggered, and when these things get triggered, you start getting the negative thoughts, which are repetitive in nature. So I gave some examples on day one, that these could be some examples of the repetitive negative thoughts. And you guys agreed also, yes, sir, I get 3, 4, 5. Somebody said I get 8, 9, 10. Somebody said I get 1, 11, and 12. Somebody said I get 4, 12, and 13. So like that. So there are different negative thoughts like she spoiled my life. Are these the heart attack symptoms? Am I getting a heart attack? Why am I feeling ghabrat or nervousness in my chest area and throat? All my body test reports are fine, but still I'm getting these symptoms on my body. Why? How are my body parts moving? Will I lose my job? Why do my boss speak like that? Or will I be able to sleep tonight? Will I lose my money? And even till suicidal thoughts. So there are n number of repetitive negative thoughts which keep coming. Okay. So these thoughts are repetitive in nature and automatic in nature, that they can come anywhere, anytime. And they keep bothering you lot many times in a day. Okay. And these are so repetitive that they have spoiled the whole environment in your mind. So today we will talk more on negative thoughts even. Okay. Then some pictures get triggered related to what your thoughts are. If it is related to lift fear, lift ke photos aa jayenge. If it is related to your boss, then you might see your boss. So whatever it related pictures will come up, and then comes up negative emotions. So I gave this list on day one, that it could be sadness, it could be anger, it could be helplessness, it could be hurt, it could be some grief, it could be some fear, it could be confusion. So any emotion can come up, and even not only one emotion, it can be multiple emotions as well. Like somebody is in fear, but he still has anger inside him. Okay. So both things can get triggered at once. Okay. So whatever kind of thought is there, you are getting relevant emotion. ये नहीं है कि thought कुछ और है, emotion is something else. No, it will be related. Whatever you are thinking here, similar emotion will be produced, whatever is related to that thought. And then comes up unwanted feelings on your body, which we call as anxiety. So I gave you this list on day one, that nervousness, tightness, heaviness, pain in chest area, heart palpitation, breathlessness, stomach upset, sweating, lost, feeling as if you are unreal, temperature difference, feeling of lump in throat, tingling sensation, sleep issues. So any of these unwanted feelings can occur to anyone. And when I say all these, it's not that you will get all of these feelings. No, somebody might get top three, somebody might get middle three, somebody might get 1, 10, 11. somebody might get 3 and 9, 10, 11, 12. So any of these feelings and some other also. Any unwanted feelings which you don't like on your body is termed as anxiety. Okay, so this is a pattern now. So what there are some triggers from the environment, then you start getting negative thoughts repetitively and you get some negative emotions. After that, your body starts feeling something, unwanted feelings like breathlessness or heartbeat बढ़ रही है, stomach is upset, there is some pain in the head, or your hands are trembling, there is some temperature difference in your body part, anything can happen. Okay, so this is a pattern which you got when this anxiety or whenever these unwanted feelings came for the first time. When you are saying that, sir, I started or this depression started in 2015 or 2018 or 2010, whenever, okay, or this anxiety started 5 years back or 10 years back. So when for the first time you got it, so mind has registered this pattern and now it's repeating whenever any similar kind of things occur. Similar means even if a 10% match is there, so it considers it as similar and it runs some kind of unwanted feelings on your body. Okay, so this is a pattern which you need to observe. So on day one, I said, start sitting with yourself and start observing what all thoughts you are getting, what all emotions you are getting, what all unwanted feelings you are getting. Okay, so this we covered in day one, and then you land up into some negative actions, किसी से लड़ लिए, कुछ बोल दिया, झगड़ लिए, and there are multiple things which you get into. Then we talked about this CBT ABCD worksheet also, where I introduce you to the concept of activating event. Activating event, like from where it all started, the root cause and the triggers which you get in middle. So you need to know where is the root, because until you see the root cause, until you work on that, you won't be able to resolve your problems forever. They will keep coming. If you just work on current issues, the problem won't be solved. You need to work up till the root cause. So you need to work on that and you need to find out the activating event there. Okay. So I also said that we will talk about D and E, dispute your beliefs and effective new beliefs on day 3. So today we'll be talking about that also. Okay. So this was mostly day 1 and we also took one golden rule कि ना डरना है, ना भागना है, ना लड़ना है, बस face करना है. No fear, no running away, no fighting back, only facing it. So this was, I said, first of all, if you have not done, get your physical body checkups done. Rule out if there is any problem in the body parts. Rule out that if there is any physical issue, first address that. Okay. Then if you address all your body reports are fine, then you should be considering anxiety, depression, negative thoughts, or mind issues, or whatever. So then I said, take this golden rule, na darna hai, na bhagna hai, na ladna hai. With your anxiety, with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your emotions, you don't need to fear, you don't need to run away, you don't need to fight back. You only have to face it. And I told you yesterday, like how you need to face it also. So yesterday, if I talk about, this was day 1 actually. Now then we moved on to day 2. So let me just quickly give like what we covered yesterday. So yesterday we covered one very wonderful technique called tapping, and I explained you how you need to work on it deeply. So we broke it up into small 3 parts and explained like how you need to work upon yourself, how acceptance is important, how you need to spend time with your problem, how you need to release from the subconscious, how you need to go back to the root cause using your emotion as a ladder. So I've talked about all these things yesterday and how you need to relax after you have done all this. So if somebody wants to relook at this, go to day 2 and you will get to know, because we have talked about it for at least 1 hour or more yesterday on this tapping itself, because this is a wonderful technique, very, very, very important, and it's very much result giving, very fast result giving. Even some people start seeing results within 3-4 days. So don't take it lightly. These techniques are practiced world over. So please don't think if you are getting it for free, these are just useless things. So let's not focus too much on them. It's not like that. Okay. So please focus fully. These are globally known techniques and people are making their lives better using these things. Okay. So if you have not, the people who have joined today and they have not looked at it, so please go back to the YouTube channel and look at the live section there and go to day 2. Okay. So whoever has not attend, I've already shared Malavika ji. This is the YouTube channel now in your chat box. You can go there, subscribe the channel first of all, and then you need to go to the live section. So you will find the recordings of day 1 and day 2. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So this was about tapping. Then we did one more technique yesterday, which was the music technique. So I'm trying to give you different kinds of flavors or different kinds of techniques because everybody is different. There are different kinds of people sitting here, and rather, we have different kinds of mindset, every one of us. So somebody may like one technique, the other person may like some other technique. So this was based on music. So if you want to have a look at this one also, so you can go to the YouTube channel and look at the previous videos. Okay. So here also we try to use music as a concept and how you can like improve yourself by working with this. But see, nothing happens in one day. You need to work consistently for at least few weeks to make yourself better. And then you need to work upon your root cause also. It's not only the current things which you are seeing. See, this anxiety, when you see, or the feelings which are coming on your body, you fear them the most. Like मेरी दिल की धड़कन क्यों बढ़ रही है? Why my heart is beating so faster? Why my breath is getting shortened? Why there is something going on in my stomach? What is happening with my head? It's always paining, or if there's some kind of heaviness in my head. So all these things or other anxiety kind of things, so you fear them the most because they're showing up on your body. So you think that this is the biggest problem I have. No, gentlemen, no. This is not the biggest problem. This is just the topmost part of your problem. Or as I said yesterday, these are the leaves of the tree. You need to dig deep and go until the root. Until you work on the root, you won't be able to solve your problem. If you think that if my heart will stop beating faster, or if my breath is okay, then everything is okay. No, body is just showing you these signs because inside you there is lot of mess which is happening, and the body is showing you through these signals. When it gives you anxiety, it is trying to tell you that lot of अंदर गंद भरा हुआ है कि उसको निकालो. And I am fed up, the body is saying. That's why I am showing you these signals. But you start controlling those symptoms, controlling those signals which the body is giving. Maybe you take some medicine and relax for some time, you feel like, oh, now I am okay. But until the root will be cleared, you won't be able to get out of this permanently. Okay. So use the techniques and benefit from these. All right. So this was about day 2. We talked some more things on day 2 as well, but now I can't cover everything because it was just like 5.5 hours in 2 days. So how we can progress for now we can progress for day 3. So are you guys ready for day 3? Shall we start off? Just type in ready in the chat box if you guys are ready. Just type in ready. Everybody in the chat box, please. Yes, ready. Everybody. Yes. Yes, everybody ready. Yes, we need to work. If you want to take this unhappiness out, you need to work. Yes, ready. All right. Okay, fantastic. Let's proceed. Okay, since day one, I have been pleading that please become unstoppable. At least for next few weeks, make yourself unstoppable. Because when you become unstoppable, then only you can come out of any big problem. What do you consider? Is this a small problem or a big problem? If you think, yes, this is really important for me, my health is really important for me, and I should come out of it, then you have to become unstoppable for next few weeks. Because you can't keep lingering on this and say, okay, next 2 years I can take and then I'll be okay. No, if you want to come out quickly, you need to take it to the priority one and become unstoppable. चाहे आपका माइंड कहे, चाहे आपके लोग कहें, whoever tells you that no, do this, do that, इसको बाद में करना, do it later. No, make your schedule and become unstoppable that I have to do this first. This is my top priority. Until you do that, nobody will be able to help you. The more quickly you want to come out, more unstoppable you have to become. That's the simple rule. It's applicable in everything. It's not only here. If you want some big success in your life, you have to become unstoppable. The faster you want to achieve any goal, you have to become unstoppable. Otherwise, if you feel I have lot many years, I can take care of it, then it's up to you. Okay, then you can walk slowly, one step at a time. Okay, but if you really want to come out quickly, make yourself unstoppable. That nobody can stop me now. I have got a good start, so now I should take it forward. All right. So since day before yesterday, I have talked lot many things about thoughts. So what do you think? How important are your thoughts? How important are your thoughts? If you rank them in 1 to 10 point scale, as we were doing yesterday, 10 means very important. 1 means very less important or like not important. 1 means not important. 10 out of 10 means very important. So how will you rank? How many marks will you give it to between 1 and 10? Just type in the chat box. What do you think? How important are your thoughts? So people are saying 10 out of 10. Mahesh is saying 10. Vivo is saying 20 or 10. Rayavaram is saying 10. Mahesh again 10. Santosh 10. Pallavi 10. Everybody, yes, make an assessment. How important do you think are your thoughts? Don't copy others. Think yourself. How much importance should I give to my thoughts? 0, Ranjit is saying. Maladas is saying 10. Yes, others, what do you say? No, आपकी choice नहीं है. 8. Okay. Who else? Okay, जो यहाँ नहीं लिखना चाह रहे, whoever don't want to write here, first of all, please be active in the chat box. Otherwise, you will lose your focus only. Okay. Secondly, no problem if you don't write here, but at least make an assessment in your mind. What do you think? And now I'm proceeding to the next slide and try to correct yourself or rethink how important are my thoughts. Okay. Whatever number you have given according to your assessment. So now see this mind here is a great storyteller. It's a very great storyteller. He gives you lot many thoughts, and the thoughts only we call as stories, because he will tell you do this, don't do this, you are good at this, you are bad at this, but these are just thoughts. So it's telling you certain stories which are in terms of thoughts. Okay. So this mind's basic function is to give you thoughts. Listen to me carefully. Like, see, whenever you are asking for something, it starts giving you thoughts. Or even in a day, you know or don't know, we usually get 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day, every human being. So there are so many thoughts which are coming to us every day, or so many stories which are being told to us every day. But do you think whatever this mind is telling us, this is really, really important? See, guys, this mind is like Google. So whenever you access Google and try to search something, what do you get? Lot many links, right? Whatever information you have searched, so Google will check in its database and give you different links for that information. Like on first page there will be 5 6 links, and second page, third page, fourth page, fifth page, and there will be n number of pages. Whatever Google has in its database, it will try to give it to you. But now is the time when you need to check what I want, because one word can have multiple meanings, or there could be different information in different links. So now you need to open up the link. You need to check whether it's relevant to me or not, whether it's important for me or not. So you go to the first link, check it. No, it's not important. This is something else. I'm not looking for this. Then second or third, you will find, okay, yes, this is the information I was looking for. And then you see that information, maybe one or two more links, and then you close it up. Right? This is how Google works. So similarly, our mind also works in a similar fashion. Whenever you ask for something or some triggers it get, so it starts looking for information in the database he has. And whatever information is there, it starts giving you thoughts in terms of those information which he has stored. So it will try to gather some information or try to create some thoughts from the information it has in the database. Okay. So what do you think? Whatever it has in database, it is trying to give you that information only, or does it give you some other information also? So if you don't have information about something in your database, it doesn't give you any thought about that. Or is it giving you any thought? So there is a disease name, or I would say the longest word in English, pneumono ultra microscopy silico volcanoconiosis. What is this? This is a disease name. So do you ever get a thought like, will I get pneumono ultra microscopy silico volcanoconiosis? Have you ever thought about it? If you don't know even the name. No, because your mind doesn't have any information about it. So what your mind is giving is thought. Basically, whatever is stored here in this database, it tries to pluck out from there some information and tries to give it to you. If there is some emotion also stored along with it, so it acts according to that emotion also. So suppose you were fearful last time while that information was stored, so it will give you those kind of thoughts also. Oh, aisa na ho jaye, oh, aisa na ho jaye, something will happen, that thing will happen. So that way it tries to give you thoughts. But are all of these thoughts true? Are all of these thoughts important for you? Are all of these relevant to you? No. No, all of these are not relevant, because if they would have been relevant, then this mind is giving 60, 70,000 thoughts. And it has been saying to some of the guys, just check with them, some of the guys it has said 2 years back, कि नहीं तू तो मर जाएगा, तुझे कुछ हो जाएगा, something will happen to you, heart attack will be there. But he has been there for last 2 years. He's getting that same anxiety every time. He has got the heart checked up. Every doctor says everything is fine. He has done that ECG, echo, and all those things lot many times. And lot many of you might have done some other tests for your issues. And sometimes there are thoughts that अब तो तू गया काम से, अब तो ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा. But does it happen? No. So do you think all these thoughts which he is giving are relevant to you, are important for you? No. Are those all true? No. We think that the guy who is sitting here is very intelligent, very important. But this is just an organ here, and it's doing its job of giving you the thoughts. Whether those are important, whether those are irrelevant, whether those are true or false, it doesn't bother. Its job is to give you something, some thought related to what you are searching, or whatever came to your mind, because that's its job, like Google. तो ये ना समझे कि यहाँ कोई चाणक्य के बैठा है, I have a very wise man sitting over here and he will guide you perfectly. No, totally depends. I'm not saying his whatever he's saying is all rubbish. No, it can be good, it can be bad, it can be relevant, it can be rubbish, it can be important, it can be useless, it can be true, it can be false. But you have to find it out. You need to check it like you do it on Google when you're searching for links, whether this information is relevant to me, whether this is important for me or not. You need to check, because until you check, this will be giving you different thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. And if you don't take care, it will keep guiding you in a direction which you don't want to go. So then it's up to him where he will take you. He can be your best friend and he can also be your worst enemy. But you have to take the control. You have to become the captain of the ship. Because this is just an organ working like your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, your legs, your hands. As they are doing their job, this guy is also doing its job. You think that, oh, this guy is so great, I need to just follow him. If he is saying, that means I am saying no. It's saying because of its own programs, which have been filled by the society. And that society whose own programs they have not filled, their programs or their thoughts or whatever they have, their programs in the mind, they are from their society, and those society also have from their society. So nobody knows from where all these things are coming. So just think about whose programs you are running. Nobody knows. And if you think that yes, this is 10 out of 10, very very important, every thought I should take care, no, you need to first see whatever it's saying, is it important for me or not, whether it's relevant for me or not, whether I should take it as an order, or I should be the controller of this. If you just become a servant of your mind, then God only can help. Don't think whatever he's saying is right. You need to check, because you are the controller, you are the master. So you should be checking whether this organ, whatever it's giving, is right for me or not. If you have done your ECG checkups 2-3 times already done, or your health checkups done and everything is fine, then now whenever this anxiety is coming, doctor already said your heart is fine, your body is fine. Why are you worrying? This is just anxiety. So you don't need to again go and get your checkups done every month, because nothing is going to change. You will again get the same report. Got my point? What I'm trying to say? How your mind should be taken care. Is it clear? Just type in clear if it is clear to you. Just type in clear. Just type in clear. 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 All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. So please try to understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying whatever it's giving is rubbish. Neither I'm saying whatever this mind is giving is all important. No, we have to find out what is right for us, what is important for us, what is not. Okay, so focus on that, because this mind can give any thought. It doesn't know what he is doing. So it can give any thought and it could be coming from anywhere. So don't think what this guy is giving, he has thought a lot and then he is giving. So that's why I should be afraid. So when you say, okay, when my heart is beating faster, then I should be getting a heart attack only. No, because the symptoms are similar in anxiety also. But your mind will be saying, oh, is it a heart attack? and you say, yes, this is a heart attack, I should go, you have done the checkup 3 times already earlier, but you again go there and again try to get it once more so that you are sure. But you are not doing benefit for yourself by doing this, because now you have started looking for some sympathy or some kind of like assurance from somebody outside. You will start losing your confidence, you will lose your grip, your control on yourself. If you keep doing that, then this mind will be all over you. Okay, so please understand that. All right. So guys, there were some people who were saying that yesterday, like, we have got overthinking. There are a lot many thoughts which I get. Okay. So how do I know where my problem is coming from? Because there are so many thoughts of different kinds. I need to know like how to analyze my thoughts, where the problem is coming from. So if you also are facing such kind of issue, what you need to do is, see, we have got like 60-70,000 thoughts per day. Okay, so we can't go and check each and every thought. That okay, this thought is good, this is bad, this is not right, this is not important. We can't look at every thought. Okay, so first try to analyze and try to see, maybe just if you sit today evening, just look at the day's thought. So if you try to analyze, you will see that the thoughts which I am getting, some are about myself. So, okay, let's say about me, I got around 10 out of every 100 thoughts. Let's give just a rough analysis, total rough. So when you say one category is of self, and let's put 10% in this. Then another category could be my family, because I get some thoughts about my family also. So there also, if I analyze and just give a rough estimate, okay, I got 10% about my family. Then there could be a bucket, or there could be a category of relatives or friends. Okay, I got some thoughts about them also, but not today. So just leave them blank. Or if you got something, put that rough percentage. I got a lot of thoughts about my, say, business or about my job. Yes, that is, I got a lot many thoughts about, every 3 thoughts out of 10 roughly will be like from my job or my business. So because earlier ones were the personal ones, this is a professional one. So let's create a bucket of that, and let's put, say, 30% of the thoughts which are coming to me are related to my business. So you can give a rough estimate. Doesn't matter if it's 25, it's 40 or 35, doesn't matter. Just rough estimate we are giving. Okay. Then there could be something around your past or your future, some issues which you are getting, or I'm more worried about my future, how will the future will be. Or there could be something in present also, that I have to get this job done, I have to fix my AC, I have to get the plumber work done, I have to do this, that. So that could come into present, and you are getting some thoughts around it, so that could be present. And then it could be, one bucket could be random, where you just got out of the blue, some thought came in and you don't bother much, but there were less, yeah, some thoughts were there, so just you put some percentage in there. Okay, so like this you try to analyze the thoughts of one day. Okay, and then next 3-4 days, analyze that every day. When you will be analyzing it for, say, let's say 5 days, you will get some pattern in the sense, you will know that okay, these are my heavy buckets, we are not bothered about smaller buckets. So here I can clearly see, like, my job or business bucket is heavy, my future bucket is heavy. Okay, because these two itself contribute around 55% of my thoughts in a day, rough estimate. So now I have the clarity that something related to my job and something related to my future is giving me lot many thoughts. Why lot many thoughts? Because there must be something troubling me over there. Because when we are emotional in something, then we get thought, more and more thoughts about those things. So now you realize that, okay, my these two buckets are heavy, say 55% of say 60,000 thoughts in a day. So roughly I'm getting 30 to 33,000 thoughts from that bucket, from these two buckets only. So now when you were saying we are overthinking, so now you realize that, okay, this is a problem area for me, like my job and my concerns for future. Okay, so now I need to go deep and see what is troubling in my job. Is my boss a trouble? Is the market a trouble? I am I going to lose my job? Is that the base? Or am I being overworked? Are my colleagues not helping me out, or are they bad? What exactly is the issue? So when you know the area, then only you can dig deep. Okay, so now you are sure that, okay, these two buckets are troubling me, and now I need to go deeper. In future also, so what kind of future thoughts am I getting? Are those good or are those bad? Am I worried in some thoughts, or is it something else? Or are those about my good future? So you need to check on that. It could be good also, because when I am looking at my goals, positive goals, so those thoughts don't worry me. So people usually don't take care of those because those thoughts are not worrying you. But if there are negative thoughts, then you are concerned about that. Okay, so this way you need to analyze your thoughts first and find out the category and go deeper into your thoughts, your bucket, and try to see what exactly is troubling me. Okay, when you have zeroed in to what kind of thought is troubling you or what kind of area is troubling you, then we will use some technique and then try to resolve that. So before I go into the technique, I will say, let me just give you an overview of the CBT ABCD worksheet which we talked on the day one. Because I said D and E part we will be talking on day 3 and we'll be working on this. Okay, so let me just reshare. Yeah. So CBT, as I checked on previous day also, like CBT is cognitive behavior therapy, and lot many people are aware about it. People have heard about it because some psychiatrists, some psychologists also use this therapy. Okay, so they have a very famous ABCD worksheet. So where A is the activating event, B are the beliefs, C are the consequences, D is dispute your belief, and E stands for effective new beliefs. Okay, let me just give you a quick overview about this because there are some new guys also here. So guys, see. So when we talk about A, activating event is the event where it all started from, the root cause. Or suppose you had the root cause 10 years back, but in middle also you got certain events which happened, and those are also becoming problem for you. So those are also acting as some triggers for you. So those also will be put under activating event. So CBT is cognitive behavior therapy, where it directly works on thoughts, and it mostly works by writing and writing. So you need to write down whatever is your root cause, from where you are getting these negative things. So whether these are negative thoughts, negative feelings. So what happened when all this started to you? So put that event. For example, I said the day before that the when somebody is getting heart attack, or the feelings of heart attack, or kind of the thoughts about heart attack. So he must have seen somebody, or he must have felt something on him, or he must have heard about somebody getting heart attack. Something might have happened in his life after which all this started. So somewhere he has got some activating event. Okay, because nothing happens without a reason. You were, say, suppose before 2 years you were fantastic, you were enjoying your life, and suddenly one day you got up and everything turned, you were in depression. No, it doesn't happen like that. Something has changed. You might have been through some difficult times or some issues, or your mind would have caught something which was not positive. So your mind has caught that belief, and then it all started up. Okay, so something would have happened around you or in your life. So that is the activating event what happened that time. Okay. B is the beliefs. Like what are you interpreting from that event? Because you can interpret anything from an event. Like somebody seeing a movie, so there are 100 people in the cinema hall, and when they come out and you ask for the experience, because people, you would have seen like people stand in front of the cinema halls and they ask for the reviews. So everybody who comes out says something different, because somebody likes something, somebody hates something. So here also, when you are seeing something, or whenever you are going through an event which is happening outside, so everybody interprets it in a different way, because we have that filter of deletion, distortion, generalization. Okay, which I talked on day one. So when this interpretation happens by you, so you set up some belief or some thoughts inside you. For example, I told you like some celebrity got an heart attack because he was in the gym. So from that, lot many people got the fear that because he was doing lot of gym, he got the heart attack. So I may also get a heart attack. Someone else was say heavyweight, fat, so he got a heart attack. So I am also fat, so I will also get a heart attack. So such kind of beliefs we quickly capture. So when you just need to notice like what have I interpreted from this event, because his body is totally different, my body is totally different. Only common thing is that gym, nothing else. But there are lakhs and crores of people going to the gym every day. So why I am comparing that only one thing? Those lakhs of people, crores of people haven't got the heart attack. Only a handful of them have got the heart attack. So it's not necessary that it's because of the gym. It may be something else. His lifestyle is different. He is doing eating something else. He's drinking something else. His body is different. His lifestyle, his parents, his whatever. So lot many things are different. So you need to get your belief, whatever you are taking from there, we need to set that right. So here people catch that, and then that belief starts triggering thoughts. Oh, will I get a heart attack? Wherever you see, suppose you see a gym poster, and from that gym, that line is triggered. Oh, will I get a heart attack? Because your anxiety comes up. You start trembling because of that one thought which matches with the one which is stored in your mind. Okay, so then comes the consequences, the emotions, the unwanted feelings, the actions. So emotion may be related to this is fear. That whenever you feel my heart is beating faster, you get some fear. So emotion is fear. You need to write each and everything down. Okay, not now. Go and sit with yourself and see what my activating event is, what my beliefs are, what my emotions are, what are the feelings on my body. Feelings are anxiety, or what we can see on our body. Sorry, 1 second. So whether those feelings which I'm getting are maybe heaviness on my chest, nervousness I'm feeling, heart palpitations, breathlessness, sweating, whatever are those feelings, write them down. And then what actions I'm taking, like every time going and getting my body checkups done, my body reports are all fine, but still I'm repeating that. I am calling my friends every time whenever I feel this anxiety. Oh, I'm getting this anxiety. Please take care of me. What are my actions? How I am changing? We need to note that down. Okay. Then comes up D and E, because ABC is part of the problem, understanding your problem. D and E is solution part. So D is dispute your belief. So whatever that belief is, until you dispute that, till then the problem won't be solvable. Because belief says, because you are going to the gym and he was also doing gym and he got an heart attack, so you will also get an heart attack. How rubbish this belief is, but lot many people got that. So now what we need to do is dispute your belief, challenge it, create a new belief, create a new statement around it. So we will be seeing how we need to create that. We'll be working on that. And then make it more effective, make this belief more effective, and create emotions, new feelings, new actions around that. Because whenever this thought, new belief will be there, new thoughts will be there, new emotions should come up, new feelings, and you need to repeat them again and again so that your mind catches it. And you need to write it every day. So this is how CBT works, ABCD worksheet works. Okay, but we will be using this D and E part from here as well, and we will be doing another technique today, which use this D and E as well, and we will use another communication model which I told you yesterday also. So this communication model says whatever conversation you are having, whatever communication you are having outside or inside yourself, whatever. So in that communication, your words mean almost nothing. They are just valuable as 7 out of 100. Their contribution is just 7%. Whatever words you say, words like, oh, will I get a heart attack? Will I die? Will something happen to me? These words are valueless. They just carry 7% weightage. But the tonality with which you say is 38% weightage. And the body language carries a weightage of 55%. So if we see tonality and body language, so they contribute 93% to any communication, whether you are having it outside or inside. When you are talking with your boss, the tonality and body language is carrying 93% weightage. Words are just 7%. When you are talking with your wife, your husband, same thing. Whether you are talking with yourself inside you, as when we say, oh, I am taking some thoughts, or I was just thinking. How you are saying each and every statement which is troubling you is really, really important, because when you say, oh, will I get a heart attack? Oh, is this a heart attack symptom? So see how you are speaking to yourself. Just check right now. Just check. So those words, if you just change the tone, oh, will I get a heart attack? See, no fear this time. But earlier, oh, will I get a heart attack? Because the tonality has changed and the body language also. If you say, will I get a heart attack? You have changed the tone, you have changed the body language, you are looking up, your body is not contracting. Or if you are saying, oh, will I get a heart attack? Your hand is moving towards your chest or towards your face. So, and you are looking bit down. So, your body language is going dropping. So, your tonality, your body language contribute 93% to any communication. So when I was saying in the previous ABCD worksheet that dispute your belief and make it more effective by repeating it. So you need to use this model also now. Along with that CBT technique, club this model also, that use your words, your tonality, your body language, all three of them. So how effective then that thing will become when you use all three of these things to change your thought. Whatever thought is troubling you, we'll be taking it one by one. Okay, we'll today just take one. So I'll be covering this technique, disempowering versus empowering thought today. So if you don't have a pen, pencil, and a notebook, so please get one quickly. Wherever, if it is in some other room, quickly get it. I'm just waiting for 10 seconds. Yeah, everybody, please don't keep typing your problems. I'll be taking your questions in the end. So don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be taking your questions. Okay. So please focus on what I'm telling you, because until you learn this, you are not able to, whatever I say, it doesn't matter, because this is just going to your conscious mind. Until you work using the techniques, the problems which are stored here, those are not going to get solved. It's not about me answering. The techniques are more important, but for them, you need to understand and then work upon them. Okay, so don't just keep repeating your problems here, because I won't be able to read it in the chat box right now. Okay, I'll be taking your questions, but in the end, let me just finish the slides and then we will be doing that. So everybody, do you have the paper pen with you? Yes? All right, let's proceed then. So open your notebooks and take one clear page, both sides clean paper. On the left hand side, write disempowering thought on top. And on the right hand side, write empowering thought on the top. Just write that down. Disempowering and empowering, like it's there on your screen. So similarly, write disempowering thought and empowering thought. Now, what is disempowering thought? Disempowering thoughts are just your negative thoughts, which you are fearing, which are repeating, which are automatic negative thoughts, which are repeating again and again and giving you troubles. So those are the disempowering thoughts because they disempower you. They are not giving you more power to do something. They are taking away your power. So under disempowering thought, write down your thought. What exactly goes in your mind? Exact words. For example, will I get a heart attack? कहीं मुझे heart attack तो नहीं आ जाएगा? Will I lose my money? Will I lose my business? Those kind of thoughts. Just have a look at yourself. Don't give the whole story. Sir, when I went there, this happened, that happened. My bus got punctured. Then we went on foot, and then my friend ditched me. Then my girlfriend left. All that. I don't need to hear the story. What is the one sentence which keeps going in your mind? What is that repetitive negative thought? One sentence or one and a half kind of sentence, one or two sentence. Okay, so those are your disempowering thought. Just write them down in your notebook and then write them down in the chat box. Write them down in the chat box so that I can have a look. We will be working right here. I'm not just telling you, we'll be working here itself, how you need to work on this technique. So write it down in the chat box so that I can look at it if you have written the right thing. Because some people have a tendency to write stories. So they will pick up something and tell something here. They will pick up their feelings and write here. No, it's not about your feeling, it's the words which are going on in your mind. The exact words. Will I lose my family members? Yes, Deepaji, this is correct. If this is a thought that oh something will happen to my family members, will I lose them, or something of that kind, such thoughts keep coming to some people. Will I be infected with HIV? Yes, this is also right. So make it just one sentence, just try to see what is repeating in my mind. Everybody, just write for quickly so that we can look into your sentences. Few more guys. What exactly are your thoughts? Will I fail in the job interview? Yes, if it is rocking you again and again, that, oh, will I fail in the job interview? So then, yes. Will I get diabetes like my father? Everybody is framing it like, will I? It's not necessary that you will be having this kind of thought. You can have a simple sentence also. कहीं diabetes तो नहीं हो जाएगी, कहीं diabetes तो नहीं हो जाएगी, कहीं इंटरव्यू में फेल तो नहीं हो जाऊंगी. वो हो सकता है, जरूरी नहीं है क्वेश्चन हो. It can be a simple sentence also. Okay. Will I lose my balance and fall suddenly while doing any activity or talking with someone? Yes. In anxiety, when you are there in anxiety, such kind of thoughts comes. Yes. Will I fail in my exam? Yes. I can't eat because of the fear of gas acidity. So is that the thought which keeps coming again and again? That gas का डर है तो I can't eat. What exactly is the thought? कि मुझे मैं नहीं खा सकती. क्या ये थॉट आता है कि I can't eat, मैं नहीं खा सकती? क्योंकि fear and all is inside you. You won't be repeating that, oh, because of fear of gas and acidity, I can't eat. No, that fear is already there. Those are not the words. या ये बोल सकते हो कि गैस की वजह से मैं खा नहीं रही, मैंने खाया तो गैस हो जाएगी, उस टाइप से. Bring those exact words. And secondly, everybody, when you're writing in your notebooks, write in your mother tongue. Whatever language you are using in your mind, write in that. If you are if you think in English, then only write in English. But to me, you can tell in Hindi or English. Okay. But when you write it down for yourself, use your own language which you are using to think inside you. Okay. Don't convert it. Will there be a heart problem? Will I not be able to sleep if I leave the tablets? Okay. Will there be a heart problem? Yes, people who are getting the heart attack thing issues, or like if they're fearful of that, then you can get this thought. Or sleeping. Will I not be able to sleep if I leave the tablets? So Vivekji, if you will directly, like first of all, the sleep is not the direct thing. Okay, this is impacted because there are some issues. So whatever these heart problem and sleep issues are there, you need to go dig deep to the root cause. Okay, I'm just telling. Get heart stroke like my father. Okay, yes. Sometimes people compare, like if my family member has got it, I will also get it. Will I die in dark room? Yes. So everybody, yes, you're doing a good job, very much better than the some of the batches, but your guys, most of the guys are spot on. Fantastic. Okay. Now let's move on and write down the empowering thought. Empowering thought. Empowering thought. Let me just give you an example before you write. So suppose I have a disempowering thought of say, will I get a heart attack? कहीं heart attack तो नहीं आ जाएगा वो वाला thought जो है. Okay. So what will I write in the empowering thought? The empowering thought should be something which is disputing this thought, which is against this thought, but it is not direct. You can't be directly saying, no, this is not there. So suppose you are saying, will I get a heart attack? So you are in the empowering thought, you say, no, I won't get a heart attack. No, it won't work like that, because your mind needs something to convince you. So that's why you need to give some facts. You need to give some proofs. You need to tell him something so that it gives you, or it takes it, or allows you to give this new thought and him to accept it. Okay. How you can frame it is, suppose you have, will I get a heart attack? So why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I get? Or my neighbor had some addiction, cigarette, alcohol, etc. I don't have any of these. My lifestyle, my food habits are completely different. Why would it happen to me? Or I exercise daily, I eat good food, my family history is also fine. I don't have any bad habits. Then why am I scared? Okay. Or I have done all my heart checkups done. My heart is working perfectly. All my body organs are working perfectly. Nothing will happen to me. Or why am I scared? Got it? Like how you are giving some proofs that my lifestyle is good. My body checkups are fine. My food habits are fine. So suppose you have do these two things fine, but you are saying that I have addiction. I smoke. So you don't have to take that thing in your empowering sentence. Don't say, oh, I don't have any addictions, neither cigarette nor alcohol, nothing. But you are going and smoking later. Your mind will directly reject it because it knows everything. It will say, oh, you're telling me a lie. You are smoking 10 cigarettes a day, and now you are saying you don't smoke. You are not addicted. So don't pick that. I'm not saying you can't create an empowering thought. You can, but choose something else. Choose food habits, choose your like body checkups. Say my body is different to him. Whatever you want to choose, it's your empowering thought. You need to dispute the disempowering thought. That's it. It doesn't need to be like I have to be perfect in life and then only I can create an empowering thought. No. Choose the things which are good for you and say that, because now you are saying the facts and these should be right. These shouldn't be a lie at least. Okay? Got the point? Now try to write that down. Write it for yourself. Whatever was your disempowering thought, now create an empowering thought for yourself. Write it down and then write it down in the chat box. Just write down your disempowering thought also, and then empowering thought quickly. Or just give me a hint about the disempowering thought, and then a slash, and then write down the empowering thought. Rojita ji, when you're saying want to be financially independent, that is your wish. Don't say like that. I want to be. You are disputing your disempowering thought now. So you need to be factual. You need to be convincing to your mind. Mind will say, just this is a wish. You want to be financially independent. Okay, देखेंगे, चलते रहो अभी. It will say like that. Okay. So yeah, if you are saying कि, okay, let's take Vivek's example. What he's saying, will I not be able to sleep if I leave the tablets? Okay, you are asking me, what should I write against this thought? Vivek ji, when you are saying कि I won't be able to sleep tonight without that, if I leave the tablets. Okay, so you are saying this as a disempowering thought. Now you need to create an empowering thought which should dispute this. So you can say that let me work on some techniques. I will use some techniques for next 3 weeks, and then I will improve on my anxiety, and then my sleep will improve. Do something. Or if you have been doing, you can say, I am doing exercise, I am working hard, I am like working physically whole throughout the day. Now I will, as soon as I will go to my bed, I will sleep. Let's try one day. And just check. Maybe tire yourself fully before going to the bed. Tire yourself. Do a lot of physical work. And then see, just go and lie down on your bed. Don't just question yourself every time. And then see whether you are able to sleep or not. Okay. So that way. But you have to give some facts here. So abhi whatever you are saying is, I won't be able to sleep without the medicines. Yes. So that is a thought now. So now you can dispute it by saying, because I am working hard all throughout the day, I am totally tired, I will definitely sleep as soon as I lie down on the bed. Okay, that could be one. Or I will slowly reduce my medicine and then accommodate using different techniques. That could be one. So you need to just check like how your mind agrees, because this is your mind and this is how you can, what perfect thing you can give. Okay, it's not I can give it to you, because it's you who knows better than me about yourself. Okay. Rayavaram is saying no heart stroke since 20 years. So Rayavaram, are you getting this feeling, or like, will I get a heart attack since last 20 years? So then you are saying that no heart attack, no heart stroke since 20 years, and I've got my body checkups done. Everything is fantastic. That's it. So these one or two sentences will convince you. But wait, just write it down and then I will tell how do you need to work on this one. Okay. I'm helping others and I believe God, so nothing will happen to my family. Okay. So Deepaji, see, you are getting a thought that something happen to my family. Okay. So now you can say, why something will happen to me, my family? I am just mind reading, or I am just predicting. I am not a fortune teller. I am not a good fortune teller that I will predict something will happen to them or not. Or are you a fortune teller who can predict like what is going to happen the next moment? No. That could be one. Okay. Secondly, you can write something else. Like, I don't know about what is going to happen next moment with me itself. How can I predict about others? They are perfectly healthy. They've got their health checkup done. So how will they are fantastic. Okay. So just think about what suits you best. Open your mind. Just don't say, I believe God, because now again you are leaving it to God. Okay, God will do something. Give some facts here itself. Maybe God could be one, that I am a believer of God. I am believer of positiveness. Okay. They have a perfect body, they are perfectly healthy. I am not a fortune teller. How do I know what will happen to somebody, or whether I even don't know about me? How can I tell about them? Okay, I've done my test more than 8 times. Report is fine. Why am I worrying about my life? Yes, fantastic. I do exercise and play soccer daily. Why am I worrying? So real me, short करो इसको, crisp and short, 2 sentences में कि my test reports are fantastic. I am exercising, playing soccer. All my reports are fine. Why am I worrying? Like that. Maybe make it smaller. Okay, just 2 lines. Within 2 lines, just do that. Make it crisper. I remember old days and got sadness. So that was Vivoji. That might be your situation. We are talking about the thought. Have you joined late? Then probably. Otherwise, give your disempowering and empowering thought. Why would I? I've already cleared the previous 2 interviews and doing the job for 6 years. Yes, perfect. Rashmiji, if you are doing the job for 6 years, if you have cleared 2 interviews previously, then no need to worry. Yes, if you can make it more crisper, that will be good. That I am intelligent, I am fantastic, I have cleared interviews in my past, I am doing the job for, I have an experience of 6 years. So similarly, like why am worrying? और अगर कोई जॉब चली भी गई तो आई विल गेट द न्यू वन. व्हाई एम बॉदर्ड? एक जाएगी तो दूसरी आ जाएगी. आई हैव 6 years of experience. Okay, so do it like that. I am fearful. Why am I fearful? I don't see any ghost yet. I love spiritual things, do pray regularly, so I'm not fearful person. I'm a brave person. So Sonali ji, what are you fearful of? Uh, why am I? May suppose you are fearful of ghosts. Let's say, okay. So you are saying I am fearful of ghosts, or what is the thought there? You won't be saying I am fearful of ghosts. कि मैं भूत से डरती हूँ, मैं भूत से डरती हूँ. हर बार ये नहीं आएगा. ये आएगा, अरे कहीं भूत तो नहीं है. Is there a ghost? So what you need to do, maybe one day or today itself, just stand. When you are getting this thought now, just stand. Okay, let this ghost eat me today. Let it eat me. Instead of dying every day, let this ghost eat me today. And just face it. Open your arms and let ghost come, please come and eat me. And then you will find that nothing is there. Nothing is there. Nobody will come to eat you. I can bet. Because everything is there in your mind. Just open up your arms. डर लग रहा हो तो फेस करना. Face it and stand. Whether it's all you are standing in a maybe a like a dark room, but still say, okay, today this is between you or me. Either you will be there or I will be there. Either you live or I live. But if the ghost is still there, he's not living, so you have already won the battle. Okay, so be brave and face it. That let me see कि कौन आज मुझे पकड़ता है. मैं बैठी हूँ यहाँ पर, चेयर डाल लो अंधेरे वाले रूम में, and then sit there. Okay, let me see who comes today. And you will find nobody comes. I am unnecessarily, I've wasted my months and years. Do it for 1 week. And then you will see how this fear goes away. Okay, so let's not go to each and everyone. So let's stop here, because let me just tell you now how you need to work on this technique. Okay, so we have just framed disempowering thought and empowering thought now. Everybody understands, because I've told with examples now, seeing others. So I think those who have not, we have not covered. So please frame accordingly, like crisp and giving some facts and all. It should not be a lie. Your mind should accept it. Secondly, it should give you some kick. Kick in the sense, some confidence it should give. For example, when I'm saying, will I get a heart attack? See the tonality, the body language. Tonality is, who will I get a heart attack? There is fear inside it. And my body language is, who? My eyes are like that, my hand is going on my chest, or something will happen to that person who is going through this disempowering thought. Maybe he starts looking down, or he's seeing in one direction, or whatever. Okay. Now, when we get to the empowering thought, I am saying, why would I? See, my hands are opening up, my chest is opening up. My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I be fearful? Or why would I get a heart attack? I exercise daily, I eat food daily, my family history is fine, I don't have any food habits, and why am I scared? I am perfectly healthy. See, so whatever sentence can give you some kick means that it can give you or empower you, or it can lift you up. So that will be the ultimate empowering thought. Or when you get some positive feelings after you read it, or once you say it with full body language and tonality, are you getting the good feelings? Are you enjoying that sentence? That means you have framed the right empowering thought. If not, change it, because it's in your hands. Tweak it, change some words, put some takiya kalams, and reframe that sentence. Whatever can give you some kick and lift you up. Okay. So if it is not giving you the right feelings, good feelings, then you have not framed it correctly. Change the sentence, maybe change the order, change something in that particular thought so that it lifts you up. कहते ही बस एनर्जी आ जाए, ऐसा कुछ बनाओ. Okay. So now when you have framed this, now we are also using the body language and the tonality. Okay. Now what you will do is disempowering thought and empowering thought. Now for next 15 days, 10 days, it totally depends on you. You need to write it every day. How you will do it? First write the disempowering thought, then the empowering thought, and then speak out in the using the tonality as well as the body language. Tonality and body language for disempowering thought as well, and empowering thought as well. Like you have written, suppose you have written disempowering and empowering thought once, so then speak out. Will I get a heart attack? Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? Again write down. And then say, will I get a heart attack? Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? Again write down. Again speak. Will I get a heart attack? Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? So this way you need to write 10, 20 times daily. The more you write, more it will go into your mind. And you need to do it for 10, 15, 20 days. By the time, why I'm saying 10, 15, 20, because for every person it differs. More you write it, more it enters your mind. Why we are doing it? Because I want both these disempowering thought and empowering thought to get attached. चिपक जाएं एक दूसरे के साथ. You will ask, sir, why do you want to stick it? क्या ये चिपके क्यों? Isn't it? The question comes. Why we are doing so is because this disempowering thought is automatic negative thought. Repetitive automatic negative thought. Automatic का मतलब it comes anywhere. कभी भी आ जाता है. मैं रात को लेटा हुआ हूं और आ गया. मैं सुबह उठता हूं, आ गया. मैं ड्राइंग रूम में बैठा हूं, टीवी देख रहा हूं, आ गया. आई एम इन द बाथरूम टेकिंग अ शावर, आ गया. It can come anytime, and it comes anytime, isn't it? This disempowering thought is coming to you any time of the day. That's why we are calling it automatic negative thought. So how to deal with it? Because it's automatic. How my empowering thought will work if it is not attached? Why I am attaching it? Because when you say, will I get a heart attack, and stop there, वहीं रुक जाते हैं क्योंकि वो इतना पावरफुल आ रहा है. अरे कहीं हार्ट अटैक तो नहीं आ जाएगा. वहीं सांस ऊपर नीचे हो जाती है. होता है ना. So when you are taking this thought, what is happening? This is the sentence where you stop. And whatever feelings are attached with this, whatever emotions are attached with this sentence, they will stay in your body. They stays in your body until a more powerful thought comes after sometimes. You think about something else and then it overpowers this. So then only this will go away. Otherwise till that time वो 10 मिनट 15 मिनट आधा घंटा 1 घंटा ये आपका खून पिए जाएगा, मतलब ये आपको तंग किए जाएगा, this disempowering thought. Why? Because you left it at that sentence. But now what we are doing is we are combining the empowering thought with this by writing and speaking again and again. So what will happen? Will I get a heart attack? Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? And now see, as I said, this sentence should be powerful. जो energy दे रहा है, अब कौन सी feeling रुकेगी? जैसे ही आप empowering thought पर रुकोगे, as soon as you stop, because you stop at this sentence now. Why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are completely different. So you are now empowered. You have confidence. You have confidence in yourself. So now good feelings are generated with this sentence. So whatever is your last sentence, whatever it has like left the feelings, the emotions, so those will be staying. Got my point? Why we are combining both of them? Because one, this is automatic. So we don't know when we should trigger the empowering thought. Okay. Another is because we want to attach it so that we don't leave ourselves with the last sentence as disempowering thought. Because when empowering thought will be the last sentence, the good feelings will be left in our body and we won't be in trouble. It's okay if you are saying once, will I get a heart attack? And after that, when you say, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? You are left with good feelings. Try it now itself. Try it with both, with full emotions, full, I mean, tonality, full body language. And when you do it for repeatedly for 10, 15, 20 days, again and again every day, when both are settled here, both are combined and they settled here in your mind. Suppose now you are in your shower, in your bathroom, okay, and suddenly thought comes up, oh, will I get a heart attack? Suddenly this comes up, why would I? My lifestyle, my food habits, my body are all different from that person. Why would I? And now good feelings. बन गया काम. Because that thought which was troubling you can't leave bad feelings now. Because we have put in one more powerful sentence, more powerful than that, which is giving good feelings. Got the idea how and why we are combining this and how it will be useful when you use it with your body language as well as tonality. Otherwise, what CBT is saying is just write that down again and again, again and again, again and again. But what I'm saying is combine it with this communication model where you are saying tonality and body language contribute 93% to the communication. So use that model. Use tonality and body language when they are contributing 93% to any communication. So we can use that and we can benefit from there. Okay? Got the idea? Is it clear? Everybody, just type in clear if it is clear or if there is any question. Clear, clear, clear. I'll take your questions in the end. Please don't worry. Those who are writing the questions. Clear, clear, clear. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. It is clear. Let's listen to Mr. Bipinji, who is from Mumbai and who was suffering from anxiety, fear, negative thoughts from COVID first wave. Okay, a lot of fear came into him. Even he was like when he was doing Visarjan of Ganesh ji. So he got fear from there as well, some negative thoughts, fears from place of worship. Even he was not able to visit Juhu Beach and all, not able to travel, not able to spend time with his wife and children as well. So now he's perfectly doing fantastic. Just listen to आपने प्रोग्राम किया डिप्रेशन एंड एंजाइटी रिलेटेड. सो जरा एक बताइए कि किस प्रॉब्लम रिलेटेड आप आए थे, कैसा और फिर हमारा सफर रहा, क्या क्या
आपको कुछ एंजाइटी और डिप्रेशन जैसा लग रहा है, ऐसा है आपको, आपका बिहेवियर जो भी है वो ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपको ये है एंजाइटी और ये डिप्रेशन. फिर बाद में उन्होंने ये दवाई दी और बोला कि ये आप कंटिन्यू रखो. बोला ठीक है. फिर मैंने 1-1.5 साल तक मैंने कंटिन्यू इस दवाई खाई. इन बिटवीन में काउंसलिंग भी 1-2 जगह पे किया कि भाई मुझे कुछ दवाई ना खानी पड़े तो बेटर है कि भाई मैं काउंसलिंग करूं. तो फिर भी ठीक नहीं हुआ. फिर बाद में आपसे मुलाकात हुई तो मैंने आपका प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन किया. हाँ, आपका प्रोग्राम ज्वाइन किया. तभी मेरी दवाई चालू थी आपके साथ. जब मेरा प्रोग्राम था ना तभी मेरी दवाई चालू थी. दवाई से क्या होता था कि मैं काफी टाइम तक सोया रहता था. सवेरे 10 बजे 11 बजे तक मैं सोता ही रहता था. और बॉडी में है ना वो मूवमेंट नहीं रहती थी. बॉडी में है ना मेरा जो भी फिजिकल एक्टिविटी वो नहीं होती थी. जी. तो मैं बोला ठीक है. फिर बाद में आपसे 1 सेशन 2 सेशन 3 सेशन 4 सेशन ऐसा सब किया तो मुझे है ना थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया. कॉन्फिडेंस ये आ गया कि ये माइंड गेम है और ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको ये दवा से ही ठीक हो. ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है. सिर्फ आपको है ना जो आपके मन के अंदर जो बैठा हुआ है वो सिर्फ आप समझा सकते हो. यानी आपने जो जिस तरीके से समझा है ना तो वो मन में कोई एक टाइप का घर कर गया है आपका जो भी है कि भाई वो छुप के बैठा है, उसको ढूंढना है. तो सर आपने वो चीज मुझे ढूंढ के दी कि देखो इस तरीके से ये जो गुत्थी मेरे साथ लाइफ में हो गई थी ना कि भाई मुझे कहीं बाहर नहीं जाना, ये नहीं करना, वो नहीं करना, तो ये गुत्थी है ना सर आपने सुलझाई है. और आपने इस तरह से सुलझाई कि मेरी आज की तारीख में है ना सर मैं रात में थोड़ा लेट सोता हूँ, ठीक है, लेकिन मैंने मेरी जो दवाई थी दवाई मैंने बंद कर दी. वो सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट हो गया सर आपके सेशन के बाद में. आपके सेशन के बाद में है ना सर मैंने अपनी दवाइयां बंद कर दी. दवाइयां बंद. हाँ. और सर दवाई बंद करने से फायदा क्या हो गया है कि मेरा जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज है, मेरा बात करने का तरीका है और वो है ना थोड़ा फ्लुएंट हो गया. और आपने जिस तरीके से मुझे टैपिंग करने बोला था और दूसरी सारी एक्सरसाइज करने बोली थी तो वो है ना मैं फेथफुली आप पे यानी कि भाई आप पे बहुत विश्वास रख के मैंने काम किया तो मैं सक्सेस हो गया. अभी कोई बोलता है कि ये टैपिंग क्या है, वो क्या है, तो मैं वो नहीं मानता. जैसे कोई डॉक्टर दवाई देता है तो वो समझ के देता होगा दवाई कि भाई ये दवाई लेने से आपका बुखार चले जाएगा, वॉट एवर जो भी है. तो ये जो माइंड गेम का जो डॉक्टर आप है ना तो सर आपसे है ना फायदा ये हो गया कि विजन एकदम क्लियर हो गया. विजन है ना काफी बहुत क्लियर हो गया. पिक्चर है ना जो धुंधला था ना वो साफ हो गया. तो काफी मुझे अच्छा, हाँ काफी अच्छा है. और सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट है ना जो भी आप बोलेंगे वो विश्वास रख के अगर करेंगे ना तो 100% इसमें से निकलना ही है. जी 100.
ऑल राइट. सो अभी हम यहीं पर स्टॉप करते हैं because otherwise we will be late. So those who want to hear more testimonials or you want to hear this completely, so it's lying there on the YouTube. You can, I've already given you the channel link, so you can go there and have a look at the testimonials. Okay, so all right. So see guys, so when we are talking about this, so as I am telling you since the starting day that you need to take some consistent action. RKG, please don't play with the screen. Yeah, let me share it again. So if you want to really enjoy your life, you want that freedom of from anxiety, negative thoughts, stress. You want to be back to focus earning money, focus on your family, live a comfortable life, be like focused on your business or job, whatever you are doing. So if you want to be like good there, if you want to have be living a life which was like earlier, few years back, जब आप बिल्कुल ठीक थे. So if you want to be like that, then you need to do something. Okay, whether you want to do it on your own, that's perfectly fine. That I am okay. I'll be doing something on my own. That's fantastic. But if you want to join us, come to us. There is level 2 workshop which we are having. Okay, in level 2 workshop, what we do is we create small groups like 3 4 people, and we conduct live online Zoom classes. Okay, so this program consists of one personal session of 1 hour for everyone who participates there. 1 hour session will be to understand your history, your root cause, your thoughts, whatever problem you have gone through in your life, to understand what exactly is the issue. Okay, then there will be 1 month program where we will have, for every week there will be 2 sessions for 4 weeks. So total 8 sessions of 2 2 hours. Okay, so in these sessions we'll be covering lot many new techniques, lot many things we'll be discussing about, which will be more customized to you, because now after the personal session we understand you more clearly, what are the problems, where it all started from, what is the root cause, so how we need to work upon. So when we have already seen that, so we try to customize the program according to the set of people over there. Okay, the total time which we cover here is 18 to 20 hours. Okay, in this whole scenario, whole workshop. So you can ask even your questions, people who ask different techniques or whatever we want to discuss over there. So because that's just a small group of 3 4 people, like you have seen Dr. Minakshi yesterday working in a small groups of 2 3 people with us. Okay, so that way we will be working in level 2 workshop. So this workshop, usually we charge rupees 24,999 for this 1 month program. But now for the participants over here, we are offering it at a much lower price of rupees 9,999. Those who want to benefit and want to continue to the level 2, so those guys can join us and register for this. And there's another option when there are some people who say, sir, I don't want to go in the group, I can't share my problems there, I have certain issues which I can't share. So for them there is personal counseling. Okay, but personal counseling, as I said, because that is in a group, this is a personal event that is more directed towards you only. So this is a online Zoom personal counseling where it's between you and me only. So no other participants, it's just you and me. So here we offer 1 month package of 10 sessions where every 3 days there will be one session directly working on your problems. Because there it's just you and me, so we'll be completely focused on what we need to work upon, what are your problems and how you should get out of these. So we will, for all these 10 sessions, the complete focus will be on you. So this is like kind of personal counseling where every session is 1 hour 15 minutes to 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so any questions you have, you can easily ask, or anything you can discuss over there. So this personal counseling is usually of 29,999 for 1 month, 10 sessions. But now we are offering it at 19,999. So whoever wants to use this offer can come up, join quickly and benefit out of this. Okay, so these are the two options which, if you want to continue with us in the future, you can continue. Otherwise, I think for last 3 days we have worked with you for almost like 7 hours or so. So I think we have given you a good start. We have talked about your problem, how you need to look into it, how you need to work upon different solutions. So I think we have given you a good start over here. You are much better placed now than, I think, at least 99, better than the 99% of the people who are suffering from this. You must be in the top 1% now. Okay. So whoever wants to benefit out of this program can benefit. Otherwise, now start working on yourself, because this is the best state you are in. If you just lose things from here, you will go back. Just don't lose and keep working upon yourself. And you will see that you are progressing slowly. Okay. So don't just, if you have attended these 3 days and now from tomorrow, I am again back to my same old routine. No, please don't do that, because we have worked for 7 hours with you. It's not like 1 hour, or I could have just given a workshop in 1.5 hour and tell about my services. But I thought it would be good so that people can benefit from here. If we are not able to give everyone everything free, but at least something, someone should take at least something from here. Nobody should go empty handed. Okay, so we have tried to do our best. Whoever have attended 3 days could have seen the commitment and what we have tried to give our best over here. Okay, so now if somebody wants to use the opportunity, you can use it. But if you don't want to use it, fantastic. And if you have any questions, you can now ask. Okay, you can ask now. Okay, one more thing. I have not shared with you the payment mode. Let me just share that also with you. So you can pay through the Razor Pay link or the Paytm, Google Pay or Phone Pay to the given number. I'm just putting it in your chat box. Okay, so you can use any of the payment modes if you want to continue next. All right. So now we come to an end of the presentation for this third day. So now over to you guys. What questions you have? So please come up. So thank you, Vivek. Thank you, Realme. Thank you very much. One more thing, can I request you, if you guys can do here, and this link's open at your end. So I'm putting one link here. If you can just go to this link and just give your feedback on the advertisement which we shared on your screen. Like if you have in the chat box, there is one link. Just click that link and it will open here. So this is the same advertisement which you came through. So just put your comments, your like, share, if you can do it for us, if you liked it, or if you even don't like it, just put your comment accordingly. Okay, but not those the guys who have joined just for 30 minutes, don't do that, please. Until you know about the program, so those guys can do it. Okay. All right. So now let's move on to the question and answer part. Yes. Are there any questions? Just write down in the chat box or let me know if I need to unmute someone, if he wants to, he or she wants to speak. And let me also give you my number. You can speak to us on this number. You can save it and keep it with you. Yes. Is there any question? Please write down now, because I've not seen previous questions, because a lot many people were writing in between when we were talking on the slides. So is there any question or somebody wants me to unmute? Just let me know. Or are there no questions? Okay, let's keep some 10 seconds more. If somebody has any questions, write quickly, because I don't see any other question here. Okay, all right. I don't think there is any question. Okay, yes. One question came up. 1 second. Praveen Kumar is saying the major solution is we have to differentiate between disempowering and empowering. So Praveen Kumar ji, no. See, if you were there in last 2 days, we have done multiple techniques in these 3 days. Okay. So it's not, the major solution is not disempowering or empowering. These are different methods to do different things. Like yesterday we did tapping, yesterday we did music technique, today we did like how you can like work on or analyze your thoughts. We did how you can work upon a particular thought using disempowering and empowering thought. Okay, so these are multiple techniques using which you have to work upon your issues. But the ultimate thing which I was saying is you need to work upon these thoughts, you need to work upon these emotions, you need to work upon this the feelings which are coming on your body. But along with it, most important thing is you also need to work upon the root cause. Until you work on the root cause, these things will not go away forever. These will come back until you resolve the root cause. अगर कहीं पास्ट का कुछ पकड़े हुए हो, if there is something which you are holding to, your mind is holding to, then no. Okay, so you need to work upon all these things. That's why I'm giving you multiple techniques. That's why I was saying I've given you techniques of different flavors. But when you come into level 2, then it's totally different. Then we have more and more techniques, because that is for like 4 weeks program. So there you will be like 8 sessions of 2 hours. So you have multiple techniques there. Okay, so that's why I'm saying this is not, I'm not saying this is a major solution. One technique is not major solution for everyone. One technique can help somebody, it could be like any other technique would be more useful to somebody else. Okay, so it's totally dependent on you. Plus, you need to use multiple techniques for handling different things. If you are using only one technique, then it's not like fully useful to you, because you need to work upon your anxiety, you need to work upon your emotions, you need to work upon your thoughts, you need to work upon the root cause as well. Okay, so you need to use multiple things. Kavita ji is saying I'm pending all day-to-day work. Kavita ji, I'm not able to get what exactly you're saying. Avoiding going to office, doing household work with great difficulty. So Kavita ji, as I was saying to you yesterday, that there is some underlying root cause, because your behavior changes when there is something below it. When you are not doing something, there is some reason. When you are saying that you are not doing things which your family requires you to do, then there is something below which is troubling you. Whether you know it consciously or not, whether you have to explore it or you know about it, it's a different thing. But certainly there is something which is asking you to do this, which is saying you to do this. There is some emotion, something lying below. Underlying emotions are always there. Underlying cause is always there. Okay? Rather than brain, we have to think ourselves 50% solution. Praveen, I'm not getting what exactly is this. Rather than brain, we have to think our. Hope you have got from my discussion when what I told you in the previous comment. Or if there is something more, then please write it again, little bit explain it. How do you help in getting root cause? Because some unusual thoughts don't have roots. Unfortunately, both are from same place, from inside the mind. So Rayavaramji, if you were there yesterday, I told you how to reach out to your root causes or to your activating event when we were doing tapping. I told you to use your emotion to go back there and then see that event in a new light with new experience, new wisdom, new knowledge which you have gained over this period, and look at that event in a new light and gather new learnings from there. When you look at it again and again, there will be new learnings which you get from that event. लेकिन उस इवेंट को you don't have to see like what you usually do. Look it as an observer. not getting affected. ये नहीं कि डर रहे हैं फिर वो डर आ रहा है. If you are fearful again, then no use. Go as an observer that I am looking at it, okay, as a third party kind of look. Okay, and then when you see that whole event, you will gather new learnings from there to the root cause when you are going. Okay, if you are not going directly to the root cause, that's okay. Go where your mind is taking, maybe to the previous one, and then when you look at it, maybe it will guide you to the further previous one if there are multiple layers. Okay, go that way. If you don't remember, go to yesterday's session and look at tapping technique when we were doing that in the second step, when we were spending time with our problem. Yes, I thought that I'm a dumb person and I am unable to come out of this thought. But Kavita ji, go down, further down. Why are you getting this I am a dumb person? From where are you getting this thought? Go further deep. It's just one layer down. Go further deep. Why am I getting this thought? Why I'm saying I'm dumb? What exactly dumb means here? Does dumb mean कि I can't work in the office? Does dumb mean I can't prepare food for my family? Or does dumb mean I can't do shopping? Or I can't talk to my neighbor or to my boss or to my husband or to any stranger? What does dumb person mean here? What exactly I mean by dumb person? Explore. Why I'm getting this? From where does this thought came in? Has somebody given it to me? You are a dumb person, again saying again and again. From where does it come? So there, somewhere, start sitting with yourself. You will go deeper, deeper, deeper. And then you will realize, oh, this thought had come from here. Yes. Go deep, go deep, go deep. It maybe you can't get it in one day. So you have to go further, further, further. Okay. Sorry, sir, I was absent yesterday. Any hints, please, sir? I don't know, Praveen, what hint are you asking for? If you are absent, so no worries. We have the full recording. So you can go to the YouTube and look at the recording itself. Okay, full recording. I don't know what hint do you mean here. What kind of hint for what? Is there a tapping therapy demo on your channel? So Viveki, yes. I do you mean doing it with some person, right? So we did it in. If you go to the live section in the channel, look for all day twos. All day twos you will find, like, whenever somebody volunteers, there itself we do it. Okay, so at least previously I remember in the previous session we did it once, and even if you go back and back, maybe some session you will find definitely, because we have done it 2-3 times live during this workshop itself. Okay, previously. How can I reduce my nervousness? Okay, so what nervousness is this? See, guys, when you just say, how can I improve my sleep? I don't know, because it's all inside you. You have the problems inside you. Until you resolve that, until you work upon those problems, the sleep is not going to improve, or your nervousness is not going to go, because you have the root cause at the back, which is supporting that. And you simply ask me, how can I reduce my nervousness? I don't have a magic wand. I am saying you need to dig it out. You need to see why I'm getting nervous. What exactly is there? What is troubling me? What is this nervousness saying to me? When you start sitting every day, then these things start coming up. I am feeling nervous. In what occasions? When do I feel nervous? In front of my boss, in front of my wife, in front of my husband, in front of any stranger, in front of whom? Why I am nervous? In what situation I am nervous? And when did it all start? Is it right from my childhood, or has it started just now, 1 year back, 2 year back, 3 year back? So you need to dig it, go to the root cause. Because how would I be knowing how did it start and how can you reduce? Until you work upon those, you can't come out of this. You need to go to the root cause. Okay? Hope you understand it now. Yes, I've thought it myself. Okay. So Kavita ji, और बैठिए. Dig it down. Go down. It can be a small thing that somebody said to me and my mind had caught that you are an idiot, you are the dumb, you are this, you are that. Maybe some person who was like maybe significant in your life. Sometimes maybe if your husband said, or if some doctor said, or if some principal said, some teacher said, who people who have significance in our lives. And if they say, we quickly take it up. Sometimes we are in such state that we catch things very quickly. Sometimes we will be just rebutting them. Why are you saying me idiot? Why are you saying me this? But sometimes we are in a state that we catch that statement and keep inside us, and that keeps coming again and again. And we are in so much pain that we never speak that out. That it's because of you, your one sentence, I have been in pain for years. So you need to go deep. Okay. I feel like I am, Rajesh is saying, I am unreal, making me very discomfort. So Rajesh ji, this is as if you were there yesterday or day before yesterday. Look at day once. This is a symptom. When you're saying I am looking like I am unreal, this is a symptom of anxiety. So you need to see why this anxiety is coming to me. What is happening? What exactly is the issue? What are the thoughts? What is the emotion? Okay, and then you need to see what exactly is the root cause. Okay. Yes, any more questions? Or somebody would like to speak, you can tell me. I can unmute you so that you don't say, yeah, I have not given you enough time. Yes, anybody, just type it down in the chat box that please unmute. Or if you have the question, you want to write it down, you can write it down. Any other question? Unmute. RK is saying unmute. I've asked you to unmute. Please unmute yourself. Thank you, Vivek ji. Vivek ji has posted his feedback on the FB page. Thank you. Others also, please do that so that, or let me just put the link once again. You guys can do it right away. Will be helpful for us. Thank you. RK ji, are you able to unmute yourself?
Hello.
Yes. Please.
I am Rajiv Kumar Dutta from West Bengal.
Okay. Yes, we talked yesterday also, right, Rajiv?
Yes, I had a talk with you yesterday also.
Yes. Okay. Tell me.
I am suffering from fight and flight response. How to overcome it?
I think you are going too scientific. What exactly is the problem? Fight and flight mode is, see, everybody goes through that. It's not that you only are going through that. It's a natural phenomena which our body goes through whenever we are under some stress or we are under some danger or anything like that. Okay. So it's not unnatural. This is a way of our body to prepare you for that danger so that you can either run away from there, take a flight, or you can fight that danger. Okay. Were you there on day one? Were you
Yes.
there on day?
Day
So
one, I
there was one slide which I fully focused on that one, that whole what happens inside us. Or if you don't remember, just visit on YouTube and see day one. The whole slide was there about fight and flight mode and only that thing. So what exactly is the issue? Because fight and flight mode is one part.
issue is my problem is sympathetic system, sudden arousal of sympathetic system, palpitation.
See, Rajiv, now you are coming. See, arousal of sympathetic system, fight and flight. You are using two scientific words. I'm saying forget about all these words. I can understand it, but the other people won't be understanding that. Tell me what are the symptoms you are facing. And
Yesterday, sir, I had a talk about medication phobia.
medication phobia. Okay,
Uh,
you are saying medicines when you are taking medicines. So you are getting some anxiety.
yes,
Yeah. So yeah. So how are you? That we talked about that yesterday, right? So what is
yes.
your question on that?
And I was prescribed beta blockers by doctors.
No, I'm saying what is your question?
My question is how to overcome or get out of the situation and become calm down.
So Rajiv ji, I told yesterday also the same things that see when you are taking this medicine and you are getting anxiety, so you are getting one fear which everybody doesn't get. Okay, this you are
Yes,
clear, right? Because hundreds and thousands or lakhs and crores of people are taking medicines. Nobody gets anxiety on taking medicine. That means this is a fear which you don't need to keep with yourself. Because if you are fearful of, say, if you see some snakes, then you are fearful. That's completely okay. If you see a cobra and you are running away, because that is good for you. If you are standing on a railway track or in the middle of the road and you are fearful that some train is coming, some bus is coming, you are fearful, that's a good fear for us because that will keep us safe.
rational
But
fear,
here, yes,
rational fear,
but here, what you are facing, that this
Ir-
fear is good for you.
irrational, irrational fear.
Yes. So this is not good for you, and other people are not facing this. So that means you need to get rid of this fear. Now, this fear comes with anxiety also. Like you are saying, heart palpitation happens or something happens on your body, some symptoms which comes up. So this
Nervousness.
nervousness or any heaviness or whatever. Okay, so this is anxiety. Clearly, it is saying you have anxiety. There are some negative thoughts which start up whenever you need to take medicine. There would be some emotion also. Maybe you are fearful or you are afraid of it, you are scared of it. So something has happened sometime. There is some activating event lying because unnecessarily you won't get such fears. So you need to get rid of that. You need to work upon your activating event from where you are getting this thought, this particular fear. So you need to go to there and work upon there. It's not that I will tell you some technique and you will be okay. You need to use that technique. As we were doing tapping yesterday, use it. Use it. Go to the root cause, see what happened, where from it started, work there, and then you will be getting rid of it. Okay, it's
Yes,
not
I
like
shall work upon. I shall work upon it. But I want to say also a thing that doctors prescribe medicines for me. That is called beta blockers.
hmm,
So the medicines does not suit me. Actually, the medicine increases my problem. Medicines increase more palpitation.
RKG, I'm not an expert in medicines. Okay, we only do non-medicine, we work on non-medicine therapies only. So I can't comment whether it's suitable for you or not. Okay, so I can just say until you will, because you are fearful of taking medicines and for that you are prescribed the medicines. Can you see in Hindi we say virodhabhas. So how will you do that? You need to maybe use some other things also so that you can come out of it because this medicine will only work on your current symptoms but it's not working on the root cause. Until you work on the root cause, these things will get triggered again and again in future as well. Okay, so you need to work upon till the root causes. You need to take out those emotions which are left there because nothing is there. It's just the fear which you have caught some years back or somewhere in your lifetime. You need to go to that incident. You need to, as we did yesterday during the tapping, you need to work upon that. As I told you during that view, I was not able to do that because there was no volunteer, and you guys said, let's move on to the new technique. Okay,
Thanks, sir.
thank you. Yes, let me see if we have another question. Okay, Vishalji is saying, sir, when I use anti-anxiety tablet, I feel okay, but once I stop it again, I start gastric and head swing. So Vishalji, as I'm saying, until you work till the root cause and you need to take out those emotions from there, it will keep coming back because the tablets are working on your current body symptoms, those anxiety things. If it, see how it's happening, just see. If A happens, then B happens, or then C happens. If it is like that, it's a pattern. Okay. You are saying that, okay, let me just remove C. I will work upon C so that this thing doesn't show up. C is removed. But don't you think when again A gets triggered, again B will come and then again C will come? Because this is interdependent. But if you alone work on C, you won't be able to resolve it forever. You have to work upon A where the root cause is. Until you resolve this A, then only things will get resolved, because if A is not happening, B won't happen. And if B is not happening, C won't happen. So anxiety is like a result of some thoughts, some emotions which are interlinked with your root cause. So you need to work upon these things. Then this anxiety will go away forever. Not only like if you just work on anxiety only, then it's not going to work. Okay, it will come again. Paraji is saying, sir, I've taken medicine for OCD, but after taking these medicine, I only slept and feeling dizziness all the time and became unable to do even household works. That's why I don't take my medicines. So Paraji, what is the question here? See, I told you the same thing I'm telling Vishalji, same thing to you. Because the medicines are working on the current issues. It can't work on your thoughts. It can't work on what emotions you derived from the past, from those incidents which are stored in your memory. Because past is what? Your memory. The incident which happened 5 years back, 2 years back, 10 years back has gone. It's gone. It's nowhere waiting for you to again go and look at it. But it's stored here. जो कचरा यहाँ भरा हुआ है, कचरे का मतलब है जो बैड इमोशंस के साथ, खराब फीलिंग्स के साथ यहाँ रुका हुआ है, यहाँ स्टोर्ड है, which you are fetching again and again. That needs to be cleared. It's not that you need to go back 10 years when you were 10 years younger and there you will meet 10 years younger people again. No, they are all here. You need to spend time with that root cause and you need to take that out. Okay. Deep breathing is the best technique and one should make a habit of doing it on daily basis. Yes, I agree. Deep breathing is a good technique. So if you can sit with yourself, at least do deep breathing, you can at least focus on your problems current, or you can go and see what thoughts are there, what root cause is there. But at least start sitting with yourself. Even if you don't deep breathe, don't do that maybe if you are feeling too much of work. Just sit with yourself in calmness and just explore yourself. Why, from where all this happened, what has happened, why it has happened, how it has happened, from where it has happened. Use all those WH type of questions and explore. Everything is there inside you. You will get to know. Use, if you want to use techniques, use techniques. Those will help you to reach that quickly. But everything is inside you. That I am sure. Do you think OCD also has root cause, sir? Rayavaramji, when you ask this question, don't you think OCD also has a root cause? Why would somebody behave in a manner that I have to see, suppose take bath for like hygiene purpose 20 times a day, or I have to wash my hands 50 times a day, or I have to check my papers before sending them 20 times? Why would somebody behave like that? There is some root cause for everything. Nothing happens like that. If you are checking your lock 20 times, will it be more secure? No. You can do it once or twice. But OCD guys repeat it again and again until their hair satisfaction is reached. And for that they have to repeat, repeat, repeat. Isn't it? But how to remove these rubbish out? Faraji, were you there yesterday? I've taught you 2 techniques that day. Today, 1 technique. See, whatever rubbish is there, or whatever you call them as root cause. Okay. So I told you how to start with tapping to it and use your emotion, what you are getting when you face this anxiety or whatever. Go to the root cause. From where when did you get this emotion for the first time? Where? Go travel and see that event again in new light, with new knowledge, new experience, and as if you are visiting it as a observer. Watch that event again, what happened during that time, and take new learnings. Until you do that, your mind is not going to take new learnings. It is going to be using the same old programs. There are multiple methods. For OCD, if you are talking, we use exposure methods also. If you see, go and visit the channel. There are multiple videos on different things, on anxiety, OCD, on fear of death, on fear of heart attacks, or different things are there. But I think you guys are not looking at the videos. So look at the relevant videos if you're looking for OCD. So how people have worked on this. So we have given examples also, like different people come up with different issues. Okay, so you will find different things. So listen to those videos. Those are for you, because right now might not be able to tell you like I'll be able to tell you like in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But when you look at the video and when we are talking only about OCD or only about heart attack thing or only about anxiety, then lot of focus is there on that. I prepare before giving out that video at least for some time to see what I need to give. But here I am extempore because lot many questions are coming from different issues. Okay, so there I will give much better things. So just look into it, what exactly we do. So there are multiple techniques which we do in like level 2. So exposure, which Meenakshi ji or which Vipin ji taught about, tapping ho, yeah, when I'm saying go to the root cause, exploring where exactly it started from. So there will be multiple techniques. Okay, not only one, because in 8 sessions, 2 hour session, it's not like we will be doing only one technique every day. We'll be working on multiple techniques, and we're giving breaks also in between of 2-3 days, because only in 1 week there are 2 sessions happening. So you need to practice it in the middle by yourself also, and you will be pro in that. Okay, so you need to see how you need to work upon. Okay. All right, I think we have come to an end of the questions. Any other question, or shall we close it? Last 10 seconds. If anybody has any question, last 10 seconds, and then we close. All right. So I think we are done with the questions. So guys, thank you very much for joining all these 3 days. I would request you to go and put your comments on the Facebook ad or YouTube or wherever possible. So I've tried to give you maximum. So those guys who want to continue with us can join us in the paid programs. Otherwise, fantastic. Over to you guys. But I would say work for yourself. Okay. If you don't do anything, nothing is going to change. If you really want new results in your life, you need to change something. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Paraji. Thank you, Vivekji. Thank you very much. All right. Namaskar.